Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Mom, and today we're going to try something a little different than my regular Let's Plays. We're going to start a tiny little series on a game called Who is the Killer? This is episode 1. This is a game all about being a detective. It's my job to find out exactly, well, we'll read the tutorial and find out. Now, before you guys get too excited about it, I want you to know that this is a mostly text-based game with images here and there. It's all about critical thinking and finding out clues and seeing who can be the potential murderer. So let's begin. This is my first time ever opening this. I did read the description on the game's page, which I will be putting a link also down here. And let's just get started. So I'm gonna go and read this, get started, and we'll let's go through this. Okay. So you have found yourself being trapped in the castle with 7 characters, and one of them is a murderer. Every day, one of the characters is killed, and you could only stop the killer. Each action costs you a cup of coffee. For example, you can investigate the crime scene and find important details. Every day, you have from 4 to 7 cups of coffee. You can also discuss the different suspects with other characters, including themselves. However, you cannot go straight to the most important facts like alibis or secrets. You have to discuss other topics first. The faster you play word games, the more points of logic you can gain and you can use later. So there are mini games in this. During your dream, you can try to guess the items on the painting either by their outlines or by opening cells. The more items you guess right, the more cups of coffee you'll have during the next day. In order to win, you have to arrest the right suspect by the end of the day. If no more murders occur during the next day, you'll win. If all characters are killed within 6 days, you lose. In order to arrest the suspect, you have to convince other characters. To do so, you have to discuss the suspect with all other characters. Good luck. Alright, let's do this. So we got the Baroness. This is I think this is one of the characters as well. So let's try to work this together, guys. We'll go ahead and just do this. I think we'll do this over the course of a couple days, and we'll figure it out. Now, this isn't a roguelike type of game, but I mean a randomized experience where every single time it's going to be a different person. This is a one-time playthrough. This is episode 1, and hopefully more episodes to come out. But the killer will always be the same person in episode 1. So if you want to play this by yourself, go download the game right now. Play it, figure it out, and then watch this video to see if we did the same things or not. So if you like these games, I highly recommend you play the game first, or you can just watch this. So let's begin. Mr. K, you know my name. Your friend the Baroness has invited you to stay at her castle for a few days. Unfortunately, you and several other guests have to stay here for at least another 6 days. There was an accident this morning. Day 1. So the Baroness is right here, huh? Alright, this is the cook. Oh, someone died already. There has been a murder. The victim is the cook. He was found dead in his bed. There was an empty file next to the body. So, it's clue number 1. File. Let's investigate the crimes. So, day 1. So we have to just talk to everybody. 1 plus, look, I can get 1 energy on Facebook if I share this around. Be like, oh God, please help me, team. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I talk to a lot of people. They want me to talk to the doctor. I guess that's fine since it was a file, right? So I'll talk to the doctor. Okay, the doctor. A man of around 45. He came here with a young lover, the artist, and he appeared to be over on the moon. Feel free to ask, but don't be shy. He invites you in a friendly manner. Suspicious looking guy over here. Hints. To discuss any other character, press on his or her portrait. So I'm talking to him, and now we're gonna talk about the nun. What do you think about the nun? Find the word the. Find the word nun. Oh, okay. So these are word games right here. It just tells you to find it. Find the word didn't. So you have to find it quick, always. I think you have to be quick. The nun didn't always serve. Oops, that's not the. Oh, I'm sorry. Serve the. What? Don't you have to do that? Serve the Lord. So here we go. The nun didn't always serve the Lord. She was she was once involved in a very nasty affair. The nun? Ooh. So, here's the thing. I don't know how this game works. He could be lying. Oh, on the bottom left, we have a small chance to find it. So, if the thing reaches the end, it's over. Like, I don't think we can keep talking about this thing. So, we have to keep going through it. So, the more we do, the easier it is. So, the judge forced her. Forced her to retire. Retire to a monastery. It was best for everyone, particularly for, I'm getting better at this, huh? Particularly for her. All right, so we found it. So the nun didn't always serve the Lord. She was once involved in a very nasty affair. The judge forced her to retire to a monastery. It was best for everyone, particularly for her. So I don't know what this particular statement has to do, because I don't know if it's a fact. I'm just going to assume that perhaps they are, but there might be a slight chance that there could be lyings in this game. Okay, let's talk. Okay, so that was the doctor. I really want to get to know everybody. So let's talk to the doctor's lover, the artist. Charming young lady of 20 to 25. Her paintings are popular because of their power and frankness. Everything that is happening is so awful. What would you like to know? She says in an agitated tone. What would you like to know? She says in an agitated tone. Hint, discuss. Alright, let's have her talk about her husband, the doctor. Or like the lover. Alright, let's do this. The doctor is very open with me, except for one thing. Where's thing at? One thing. Something happened here. Uh-oh, we're starting to get into some stuff. 20 years ago. Something bad. Uh-oh. He doesn't want to talk about it. Okay, so we learned something new. Let's read it over one more time. The doctor is very open with me, except for one thing. Something happened here 20 years ago. Something bad. He doesn't want to talk about it. Interesting. So, something bad with the doctor. Could be just a little bit of misleading. Alright, so we can read the top here. It says, all the characters are connected by some story. Try to figure out what it was and who has the motive to commit the crime. So, from what we've seen so far, the nun wasn't always a nun. She had an affair with the Lord. No, the Lord made her do something else. Doctor and the artist are together. She says the doctor is very open. And he had an event here 20 years ago. Let's talk to the judge. An old pal of the Baroness, like all the people in the circle. He has a poor sense of humor and is likely to be dishonest. See, we got some dishonesty here. We don't know if people are telling the truth. Okay. Okay, let me see, Mr. K. And who would you like to talk about? He says with a hint of condescension in his tone. Alright. Let's have him talk about the Baroness herself. About the Baroness. I know something, but I'm not sure if I can tell about it. Judge knows the suspect's alibi. Oh, if there's a pigeon, that means the alibi. So remember, an alibi is an excuse. It could be real, could be fake. He does not trust me about... Oh, okay. Okay. So on the top left of the portrait, if there's a little minus red thing right there, that means he won't talk about it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Well, tell me about yourself, Judge. How about that? I take things as they come. As a judge, I know that you have to pay for all your actions. And I'm very, where is it at? Very guilty. Okay, we learned a little bit stuff just from the icons. He doesn't want to talk about the doctor. He doesn't want to talk about the cook. I think this little icon here might mean suspicious. But he does know where the Baroness was on the alibi. Alright, so, about myself. I take things as they come. As a judge, I know that you have to pay for your actions, and I'm very guilty. So, as a judge, he is very self-righteous, it seems like. But he also has a sense of doubt, because he also says he is very guilty. Now, we don't know what that means. Perhaps it could allude to the events that occurred with the doctor some odd years ago. We got one more cup of coffee. Let's try introducing ourselves to one more person. We'll talk to the colonel. Greeting, brave warrior with a gray mustache. Women are definitely one of his weaknesses. Loud voice, harsh manners, and an unkind look. Well, my friend, I'll tell you everything I know, he says cheerfully in a deep voice. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to a lot of people. But there was a file, like a little bottle, near the crime scene of the cook. Let's have him talk about the doctor as well. Maybe we can learn a little bit more about the so-called event that occurred. Now we gotta do this again. Okay, so I've known... What the hell's known? I've known this fellow for a long time. Where is it at now? For many years, he really, where's really? He really hated other people. He hated other people. Uh-oh. But now the artist is in his life. He's really, darn it, cheered up. Okay. Let's do this. I've known about this fellow for a long time now. For many years, he really hated other people, but now the artist is in his life. He's really cheered up. Alright, so at the end of the day, we've learned a lot of stuff. Looking about the colonel, he also knows the alibi of the judge and is very suspicious of everybody. Interesting. No one to accuse just yet. That's the end of the day. So we have to press end of the day. We didn't get to talk to the Baroness or none directly, but they'll have to wait till the next day. So let's see. Oh, what's that thing on the top say? Only one character knows how you use all kinds of weapons. Whatever she says. Ooh. So let's just go on to win. Okay, let's just guess. Right now, who it could be? Anybody, honestly. But once we end the day and do another type of mini game, the next day will happen and someone else will die. I'm just gonna say the doctor is a very likely suspect just because of the file, but he could have been stolen from anybody. So let's just go with the doctor for now, just as a little guess. Let's see who dies the next day. So end of the day, who is going to be next? If you have arrested the real murderer, there will be no more deaths. But if you have made a mistake, the only thing left is pray to God. Go to bed and have a good night's rest. So I'm sorry, but I can't accuse anyone today. So using the points of logic, 2, 3. So using the points of logic, we can see a little bit of a picture, which leads to a clue. So what's this? Press the cells to reveal part of the painting. Guess which of the items below is present in the painting. I had a dream. Everything was vague. There was an item. What was it? Clock, candle, beetle, knife? Let's see here. 2. I can't see what he's holding. Darn it, we can't see it. We can't see what it is, but there is a clock there. There is a clock there, so I'm gonna go with the clock. Yep, here's your cup of coffee. Alright, cells that can be opened. So, remember, we have to do little mini games about this thing. Okay. I had a dream. Everything was vague. There was an item. What was it? Bow, photograph, decanter, or perfume? Let's see there. I don't know what the hell decanter is, but I'm gonna have to go with that. Oh, it is a photograph. Is it? I don't know what a decanter is. There's no bow. I don't know what a decanter is. Oh, whatever. We got it. I don't know what a decanter is, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know that word, but we got it. I had a dream. Everything was vague. What was it? Revolver? Ladder? Peacock? Dog? What's a peacock? There's no dog in here, is there? 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what that is. Revolver? A ladder? A book? A dog? I don't know. Book? That's wrong. I don't know what the heck. I can't see what the heck's in here. Looks like the dream is over, and the next day will begin. The day has begun. You had a dream, and there were several interesting details. It gives you energy, which is pretty good. Awake. Day 2. Alright, so let's see. There's been a murder. The victim is the doctor. He was shot down while reading a book. There was a cartridge cage next to the body. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it was too freaking simple. It was not the doctor. I think it had something to do with the event. But we'd have to end it here. So every single day will be an episode until we figure out this murder or someone dies. So I'm going to have to end it here. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. It helps so much. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I upload a lot of daily videos. I hope you guys are enjoying this different kind of, I guess, tempoed video on my channel. I'm really invested in this game. I really want to see what the heck happens. So thanks for being here. Hope you guys are excited as well. And I will see you guys next time.